Max, if there's one thing I've learned from working in a region for 15 or nearly 20 years or whatever it is I wouldn't kind of keep waiting for the kind of cross-country collaboration to happen, because there's so many generations of nationalism and kind of country. I mean, I'm so privileged to have the view from all of my colleagues in all the different countries. And yeah, everyone has a different version of history. Everyone is kind of taught to kind of think, oh, well, if the Bulgarians have done this to us and the Croatians that and the Serbians this, I don't know, to kind of wait for that kind of to be overcome.
I don't, if I can, because we're working on that actively, and maybe I can share some impressions. So the younger generation and also busy people, they don't, they're totally different way of thinking. And what we've seen because we're based in Serbia and we do most of our things in Serbia, but everybody's welcome, and we do a lot of regional things. One of the things is we have annual founder offsite with actually Nikola and Igor from native teams were speakers last year, and there was no question on who is from where or anything. People were very eager to come and learn from these experienced guys. So I think that the region is small enough that there's only so many people who you actually who can get the attention and get these people going, and then you have this the layer of wannabe entrepreneurs or founders who are already building something, who are eager to learn because they know only so many examples and they have to connect in order to be better. So from Garaza's perspective, and I think what's happening is that people are really eager to connect. We had some founders from Croatia, like experienced founders who were speakers actually coming from Croatia to the Garaza offsite and say, oh my God, we don't have this kind of community. Now we have to connect, everybody to this community, because we're actively working on that. So from that point of view, I was also skeptical when we were starting. From that point of view, I see, but I wouldn't wait for government.
No, that's my point. And don't get me wrong. I mean, within native teams, we're totally the United States of the Balkans for sure. Yeah. But that's where politics can really get in the way, because for all of the good that you're doing at your level and kind of individuals that come to your events and work with you and engage with you are doing at an individual level, there's still the government that when it chooses, when it's in their interest to do so, they still want to blame outsiders for their problems, etc. And that kind of undoes so much of the kind of the good work that kind of happens at a on the ground level.
I mean, I think just growing up in the Balkans, the feeling is always like you have to do everything that you can in spite of being super hard. Yeah. So for us, and the good thing is usually you see the results very soon, because people actually do want to connect and they actually do want to, it's very unnatural for us to be disconnected because we're very similar. So from that point, I totally agree. But as I mentioned, I wouldn't wait for any of them to say anything. Usually it's in spite of them being involved. So just doing, the work that Endeavor is doing and that, all these companies are doing, I think that's enough. And these success stories are, the Balkans is small. So if somebody in Macedonia is doing a good work, people in the Balkans will know, they will want to hear about it. So we should hop on that train and just get people together.
And if you're just as passionate about innovation as we are, hit subscribe for the Recursive podcast on your YouTube or your favorite podcast platform. We're everywhere.